All right, folks, we're jumping right into this one today. No fancy setup, no intro. I actually didn't even set up my office to be ready for recording, so I got lights everywhere. So I had to change the backlighting because this is just I'm filming raw, no script, no nothing. We're just gonna just do this old school, just point and shoot more or less here. In fact, I wasn't even planning on making this video today until I realized that it's Monday and we are 1 week out from WWDC. So we need to recap everything as more or less efficiently as possible and what to expect and what I'm looking for personally, since there seems to be a certain theme that I've been pushing for the last couple weeks. Really quickly, I stopped working on music right now because I'm deep in writing an album right now, so I'm taking a break from that. So this is going to be a quick video, but that's why I also got the pop filter here for vocal. It does things like this. I don't know if you guys know this, but it goes pa, pa, pa. You would hear that come through tacky recording, right? But it's a filter, right? But anyway, no iPhone filming, just we're going right into this. I actually got a really busy week. I'm collaborating with a lot of people tomorrow and more or less for the rest of the week. So I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to put out a video this week. So this is kind of time sensitive. It's my hope to still get a podcast out, but even that is up in the air. So let's just treat this as our all-in-one catch-all recap of what's about to go down exactly 1 week from today. So rumors all over the place are saying that there's going to be no hardware. And I was expecting this. Me personally, I was feeling this. I'm like, there really wouldn't be, because you just did an iPad event a month before. I'm not expecting no accessories, no headphones, no over-ear AirPods Max. I'm not expecting any HomePods. I'm not expecting any revamps to any of the Macs. Next week, I predict, is going to be all just software. There's a lot of rumors out there that iOS 18 is going to indicate a lot of AI stuff, whatever that means, right? And we're expected to get some type of revamp UI design to what I feel is going to be more akin to what Vision OS is going to look like. I actually feel like there's going to be a lot of emphasis and focus on Vision OS next week. Mac every year so far for the last couple of years has surprised me with something. Like I learned to love Mac even more every year. You think you can anticipate what's going to happen and you don't, whether that was continuity cam or right stuff like that. I think we're going to get another twist. I think we're going to get another very welcome surprise for Mac OS, and I'm all for that. I can't innately tell you what I think I want to see from iOS. I've been okay with iOS for years now, but if I was to give like an impromptu wish list, I would like to see settings optimized and kind of like re-engineered. And specifically, the first thing that comes to mind is I want to see certain things that is only in the settings app of things pulled out and allocated to its proper app. I want more controls in the camera app because there's no need to go through settings for it. I want everything that is in the camera tab of the settings ripped out of that and thrown into the camera app. That's what I want. I want AirPods and all things audio to have its own app location, much like the Health app or the Watch app, the Activity app. I think audio is such an important part for Apple, and they emphasize on like how great their sound quality is, to which I also agree. I think it should have its own standalone dedicated app for all of that, easier access to all our control center stuff, audio based. I would like to see some form of a control center revamp again. I want there to be like an overhaul on that. Maybe a swipe gesture base that makes it easier to access. I don't know. If the rumors are true that iPhone 16 is going to get taller, longer, in every sense bigger, then having accessibility to get to the top right to pull down to your control center is becoming more and more cumbersome. If there's no iPhone minis to exist anymore, I don't feel like that space is really going to be allocated. It shouldn't be. Let's even take the refreshed new iPhone SE to eventually come. It's going to ditch the home button, right? Allegedly. We are getting more screen than ever before, kind of like going forward. So the days of having a 9:16 aspect ratio are kind of gone. Let's take away anything that indicates having to reach on the upper part of your screen. Just make it simple for the thumb to access that. With that, yes, I too would like to see a redesign of the home screen where we can move apps anywhere so we don't have to reach. I want to replicate an iPhone mini so bad. And if I can't do that, then let me just move everything down and then I'll stop complaining. Honestly, I'm really nitpicking here for all this stuff. I don't really necessarily care. I suspect, just by how the rest of the industry is moving, I suspect that the Photos app is going to get some type of revamp for AI features to edit, move, readjust. I can see, oh, that person blinked. Now they didn't blink. Oh, they didn't smile when everyone else was smiling. AI makes them smile now. I can see any and all that happening. So, I mean, okay, fine. But the elephant in the room is, and has always been, and will always be until addressed properly, iPad OS. Oh my God, have I seen so many like high-end tech tubers talking about iPad OS these past couple days. I'm talking about from like Mr. Who's the Boss to Marquez to even people in MySpace MySpace. Oh man, I miss you. You guys, if you're too young to remember MySpace, oh, I miss that. Anyway, people in MySpace in the sense that they have like maybe, a couple hundred or a couple thousand subscribers. They're not like a YouTube partner or a verified channel. It's like they're small. Everybody, the scale of this thing, everyone's talking about it. And for good reason, because I brought it up first, that we have amazing hardware and a strong, the best, most powerful chip, they say, right? In the best hardware running the weakest OS, we want to see changes. And I've seen so many YouTubers now talk about it in a way better way than I could about what a proper file management system would look like. And they say it way better than me, and I'm just like, yes, 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 yes. I make this pledge to you here today. If they actually fix iPad OS with this whole new hardware redesign, it's thinner. It's not all that revolutionary, right? Which, by the way, they stopped saying revolutionary. I think we kind of crapped on them a little too hard. Anyway, I make the pledge that if they fix iPad OS accurately for the stuff that I had requested in my own video, just my own because it's tailored to me, I will upgrade from the 2018 iPad Pro and I will buy a new, most likely a 13-inch 2024 iPad Pro. You guys, people in the comments have reached out to me saying that, listen, I want to see you do music on the iPad Pro because musician. Edit a whole video, film, maybe shot on iPhone or maybe even shot on iPad. I don't know. But the point is that you guys want to see how I would interact with the device. And I think that's fair. I would like to do that for you. But I'm not going to waste my time if it has baby OS. I coined that term. You guys are using it. I see you, comment section. I see you. But if they fix it, not only will you see me do this, I will actively campaign for it. I will put my money where my mouth is. I will sell this thing, hopefully. And I will upgrade from this amazing, 6-year-old device. I will update, it's soon to be 6 years old. I will upgrade from this. And I will happily endorse, support in all things iPad as I've always wanted to. But fix the software. Please, Apple. This is my last plea to do this because either they're filming today for the keynote next week or they're just about to do it. I'm hoping there's one more Hail Mary. Hey, look at this little YouTuber, the Randy Nexus. Okay. I'm going to take your complaints and put that right next to all. That was such a bad joke. Put that right next to all the other complaints and say, too bad. That's what I actually feel like they're going to do. They're just going to dismiss it. But if they do fix it, if you hear my pleas, Apple, I will drop so much bad coin on this thing. Oh. Buy first, ask forgiveness from the wife later. That's my motto. Bad advice. Okay, I'm going to end it here. What do you guys think? Let's do a quick summary together. What do you predict is going to happen next week? And let's see how wrong we're going to be. But on the off chance we're all right. Oh. Because I stand by every single video that I've put out to date about the future of Apple and how dangerous and how deadly they can be being a powerhouse. People are going to call me an Apple fanboy. Well, yeah, you're going to go to the good company with the good products. No, Apple's going to grant all my wishes and I'm going to go to OnePlus. Right, yeah. You go touch grass. Pfft, dummy. All right, hopefully I see you guys later on this week, but if I don't, we'll recap after the keynote.